This is Matrix Lord 212. Hello, everybody. So I wanted to talk about gaming for a minute and explain how it works with the different regions, because I don't think I really ever explained it. I was talking to my friend about it, and I'm like, you know what? I should do a video about this. So you could have multiple regions for your PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. You have to open up new accounts, right? But what you don't realize is that you can't have your credit card attached to the foreign accounts because it won't line up with the region with your credit card where you're living. So what you have to do is you have to either use your checking account or your credit card, and you have to go to one of these sites like PlayAsia, and you have to purchase a foreign PlayStation card that's linked to the region you want to buy it for. So when I recently opened up a European region, I couldn't use regular PlayStation cards made in North America, so I had to go to this site where I bought the PlayStation card that's EU for European region. Now, unfortunately, you do have to pay a fee to buy a card. So in other words, if you want to get a $20 PlayStation card in EU region, you can't just give them $20. You have to make sure you have enough on the credit card or checking or whatever. That's a couple of dollars more in some cases. So if you're buying a $20 card, you need like 23, let's say. If you're buying a $50 card, you need like 58. And if you need more, you need to make sure you have more money in there to pay the fee. Also be aware that when you're doing this, your credit card will constantly think something's wrong, and it will decline your purchase sometimes because they think it's fraudulent that you're buying a card in another country, basically. So you would have to, you'll get a text message and you'll tell, your card, yes, it's you that's purchasing it. Then you have to wait for a security couple minutes to check out, if this is legit or not. And then they'll give you the code to put into your PlayStation. But it takes it's not right away. Sometimes it could take a couple of minutes. Sometimes it could take like 15, 20 minutes. Sometimes it could take longer than that, depending on your personal credit card or checking account or whatever, because sometimes your card will, regardless of you saying, it's fine, not believe you. And then you have to talk to your credit card and like a live person, and then maybe they won't let you use your card in some cases, which is terrible. I mean, one time it took an awfully long time and I had to cancel the purchase because it was taking like 12 hours. So you do have to deal with that nonsense. But again, if you're competing to be a trophy hunter, you're going to wind up creating different regions and you're going to stack the platinums. Now, when I say stack, meaning that there's a platinum for every game, and let's just say you're buying a game and it's NA, North American region, which that's what you're from, right? If you're buying a game from EU, you get a second platinum, but you got to rebuy the game. You don't get it for free. So if you want to buy it for another region, you have to buy the game over and over and over again. And if you have a PS5, sometimes you don't have cross-buy where you could just get the copy automatically. You'd have to buy a PS5 version. So there's some cases that there's a game that you can get 10 platinums, but you got to buy the game 10 times, or 15 platinums. I think there's one game that's like 16 platinums. So if you're serious about it and you want to have every damn region there is, and you want to get every single platinum there is, I mean, I gotta say it gets very, very, very expensive. Because again, you better be working or having money to do these things. So when I'm trophy hunting and I'm serious about it, I'll make sure I'm off, and I'll make sure I'll get like a big card, like a $50 card or a $100 card. And I'll buy all the copies in, say, EU. Now, recently I'm trying to open up newer accounts so I can have the other regions. But unfortunately, there's another problem too, where sometimes your PlayStation will go in that language, and you better know what that language is so you can get out of there and go back to your main account, because like on the other account, you'll buy the game and then you go to your main account and you'll play the game, but you won't be in your main account, So it's a whole complicated thing. There's many videos out there about this. I went to iBadDriver and I went to Overhyped Gamer and a whole bunch of other ones. They teach you how to open up regions accounts, and they teach you about the whole process. Like, they have links in their videos on how to buy the PlayStation cards. So that, like, iBadDriver, basically I went to his link, and that's how I got to buy the other regions. And Overhyped Gamer, I won a contest where he gave me an EU copy of Pretty Bunny or whatever I think it was called. So I had to open up an account just to play that game, and that's what started this whole other regions for me. So again, if you're serious about trophy hunting for PlayStation and PSN profiles and stuff, and you want to open up other regions, just know that there's a whole bunch of things entailed to it. It isn't just a simple putting your credit card in and buying it. No, there's a whole process, all right? Hope this enlightened you in your gaming. Have a great day. Take care. Bye for now.